Booty, 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 booty. Give me that. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here, you spiky head lizard thing. Ow, ow. You guys are fast. I gotta get used to your dumb timing.
What I miss?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we're discussing the secret of the universe.
I personally don't
We're
know.
talking how like nobody likes wolves and she's 23.
Fuck you.
When, where, and how hard?
Oh,
Ew,
I don't
no.
know. Well, since you're back, how's your back?
I have to take a little walk when there's a restroom.
Feel lighter?
What the fuck?
Yeah, sorry. I told you my friend is, quite the character.
No, it's okay. I'll get used to it. Slowly. Slowly but surely I'll get used to it.
Like, I'm
Fuck.
a dumbass. I'm a Legable dumbass.
Be honest, he's the most positive between the two of us. I have my downing moments. He's always there, cheering me up, or always trying to make me laugh, honestly.
Yay.
I'm more serious, he's the goofy one. While I am goofy too, and we're idiots together. Yeah. Honestly, he probably makes the stream more than me. Not gonna lie.
Nah,
Wouldn't.
it's all about your sexy ass.
My ass ain't on screen, hers is.
I'm too fucking shy to show my face on the screen. I don't care if people hear my voice, but I don't want to show my face.
We got Eve's sexy ass on screen. Well, boobs right now.
So, I know there's people like that who don't want to show themselves on
Yeah.
on screen.
I mean, Angel has shown herself on screen, and she's still like iffy about doing webcam. Eh.
I don't care if I appear on screen. You know, I'm not the streaming type, but I'm used to wrestling in front of a lot of people and nothing but a small underwear.
See-
I'm used to, like people.
Okay, see, that's the difference between. I don't mind people over internet seeing me, but if I was doing a big event in person, that's when I would be like, like, for instance, going up in front of the classroom as a kid was not my thing. I don't like having the eyes on me. I like that, especially if I get something wrong, like that. But I don't mind people seeing me and having all their eyes on me, watching me get my ass kicked in a video game. That's like fine.
I mean, when I was in elementary school, I was in chorus. I was in my school's chorus, and I
I
was shy to be on the stage.
I had to sing Feliz Navidad, but I wasn't really. That was like everyone. I wasn't part of no damn singing choir or anything.
I went
Yeah.
from a quiet ass kid to what I am now.
And then in my high school, I was in my high school theater.
I was
I
really.
for 1 year.
I'm an introvert by nature, but I was bullied and picked on a lot growing up, so that made it worse. And I only had a handful of friends, and then a lot of friends I met in high school I thought were friends fucked me over, hurt me, and yada yada. So it's just like
Yep.
it just kept
I
me
was
in.
that same boat.
It just kept me in my whole life. And if it wasn't for Irving here, I probably would Irving and Tom are like my two real closest friends. If it weren't for really him, though, I wouldn't really have anybody. Because
Well,
I've known him my whole
was
life.
I was bullied for certain reasons because I'm a furry.
Ah.
That's why I was bullied. I was
Yeah.
bullied for being a furry.
Because the other couple friends that I had that also were part of picking on me a lot, a few died, and the rest that remain aren't anything like me.
I
Well,
don't like
a
people
quick
pick on
question.
me.
When you were a kid, and like in middle school and high school, were you one of those girls that showed up wearing like cat ears and blowing rocks?
No, I never showed myself typically being a furry.
But then how did they know you were a furry? Did they just figure it out, or did you tell them?
They saw what I drew.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like Juan.
They see me drawing Sonic characters and they're like, "Oh, you're a furry." I'm like,
Well, just because you're drawing Sonic characters doesn't make you a furry.
drew a furry OC, so
I don't think ultimately that should make you a furry, but it's just art. Seriously, you can draw what you want. Those shouldn't be objectified. Like I knew a guy named Juan who drew furry porn. I don't
And at the end of
I don't really think I don't know if he's one of those guys that dresses up, but I could be wrong. He doesn't give me the vibe though of a furry, even though he draws it.
At the end of my middle school year, I did walk in during it was like this was a Halloween thing we were doing, and I walked in with a pair of wolf ears and a tail. So
Giggity.
the
Was
tail.
it popular or did people not like it?
I was shunned. I was literally shunned for walking in with a set of ears and tail. So I took them off.
Not every furry is weird. And I don't know why everyone immediately goes to the weird fandom of furries that they're like all animal fuckers. It's like, what?
Yep. That's
I never understood that whole thing. Just because someone likes to dress up in costume and fuck? Or if even that. They could just like going out and dancing at a party. Who fuck knows? There's conventions for this shit.
I know.
It just became
I'm just-
a
no.
But I've seen
theme
'em.
for like when it first started dropping out because there were a lot of news medias
Yeah.
boring on furries. 'Cause there's so many furries who were doing the whole like fucking in their fursuits, but like something bad would happen or they need medical attention. Hey, and like with them being the fursuits, it drew the attention in media. That was happening a lot back in like I want to say early 2000s. And a lot of reports of like furries taking people's pets and fucking them. 'Cause they
I mean, yeah.
identify that's the dog or a cat.
I'm not denying that there's a lot of furries that do that. And that probably put their name on the map. But every I think every, culture has and every fandom has its whatever bad apples that put them like
The final nail in the coffin that killed the whole thing was since it got so it was so like widespread back then that it appeared in 1,000 Ways to Die. And that was like the final nail in the coffin for like, how people were furry.
did it really? People died from sex?
In a way, kinda.
I mean, you can die from sex, but
There's like I want to say it was either 2 or 3 small episodes in 1,000 Ways to Die that involved furries in their fursuits.
interesting. I have not seen that episode.
But I mean, as soon as I started going to high school, I didn't care that people shunned me for being a furry. I'm like, you want to shun me for being what I am? I don't care. I'm proud of what I am.
See, that's why I had being
Not
bi
letting
my
other
whole
people
life.
Bother me.
That's why I had being bi my whole life. I tried telling a few of my other friends, and I got shunned for it horrifically.
But yet I made friends in high school that are furries too.
And then the few friends that know now found out on their own or from an ex-girlfriend. Like, Irving literally saw it on my PSP, and he didn't give a fuck. He just said, ew.
Well,
Yeah, but it's kind of like ironic. The older it got and I started making money on my drawings, my main selling point was drawing a lot of animated yaoi.
technically, all my other friends that I knew in high school that were furries are no longer furries. I only have one more friend that is still technically a furry. All the other ones, they gave up on being furries. Ever since they found out that people, do that in their fursuits, they stopped. I'm like,
That's understandable. They don't want to be associated with it. No, I totally get it.
I'm not against it. I won't do it. I'm not against it though, but I still want to be a furry. I don't care what people do in their suits. They want to do that? I don't care. Do it.
As long as they're fucking people, if people want to do what they want to do, as long as it's to themselves and they kept their disgusting habits to themselves and not make it a thing on the media, thank you.
Yeah, if that ever goes public, that's a no-no for the furry family.
Again,
People shut
I
that down
also do.
immediately.
I also do know that because of the whole furry situation back in the day, they also it's kind of like frowned upon and like somewhat illegal to look at the porn that involves animals and people. Zoo something I think it's called.
Zoophilia,
Like-
bestiality in general is illegal, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow, that's a random ass topic we're jumping into. But yeah,
Remember when
Let's
we were in
end
high
that.
school, there was a well-known porn video that was floating around the internet.
uh,
Girls
the
had sex
Stop
with
to
a horse,
this.
and the horse killed one of the girls who won thrust. Like, I remember that was a deal because the guy from the production just tossed the girl's body in the dumpster.
I know
It
it.
became a whole thing.
Ooh, yeah, I knew of the guy that died to a horse. I knew of the video that Tom showed us involving a guy dying to one. So there's yeah, like, but there's multiple. There's also a girl that literally fucks dogs. She was all over the internet.
And I'm changing the subject now.
But I think everything has its own, like, if you want to think about it, Boy Scouts fell apart because they're associated with raping young boys.
So did Girl Scouts. There are no more Girl Scouts anymore.
I didn't know they raped your little girls, but like
No,
it
no, Girl Scouts are still
was another
around.
different story.
it was the Boy Scouts though. There was a lot of that going around. Same thing with how priests are doing it.
There was a totally different reason why the Girl Scouts didn't want to be Girl Scouts anymore. I
Well,
don't know the story.
different reason? No.
Yeah, there's a different reason. I don't know what it is, but they didn't want to do it anymore.
I mean, you know what?
Girl,
I
If-
know
Girl
there's
Scouts don't exist anymore.
because I know over here on the church on my block, the end of my block, I volunteer for their food pantry on Sundays, and the one of the people in charge of it, this mother, she has 3 daughters, and they're all in Girl Scouts.
Well, where I live, we don't have any more Girl Scouts. They don't show up anymore.
So I know over here their cookies are like crack.
I only liked their Thin Mints.
Oh, those are good.
And the Thin Mints were the most expensive.
Because I know over here, whenever they're done selling the surplus that they have, she'll bring it to the church. I'll be like, please have some Thin Mints, and like, you're allowed 1 box, but I'll jack like an extra 1 or 2 for myself.
I hurt my jaw again.
It's like you need more calcium in your diet. You gotta drink more milk.
Boy, I drink milk like crazy. Come on now. We literally go through milk in our house like crazy.
Same here, but we have a weakness for making Mexican hot chocolate, and we go through milk when we make that shit.
Explain, what's Mexican hot chocolate?
There's a hot chocolate you can buy from the Mexican grocery stores. It's a round like hockey disc of chocolate imported from Mexico called abuelita, which is it's just saying grandma in Spanish. It is so good. You just pretty much drop it in the milk until it melts. Then you
it's
store it
grandma
and drink it.
It's grandma chocolate.
Yep, it is so good.
I don't know if I should be laughing at that.
I just did.
Grandma chocolate. Is there
Right.
grandpa chocolate too?
It's just abuelita, and it's been around since like I think the 80s.
I think I've seen it. I don't know if I've seen it.
I've always thought my favorite name on a bottle was always Aunt Jemima. I've always missed her. I always miss her.
When it
Aunt
comes to
Jemima.
the abuelita chocolate, it's either gonna be in like a yellow wrapping with a little stick in the middle showing the grandma drinking a cup of hot chocolate,
Yeah.
or it'll be like in a round yellow package with the grandma's on it.
Companies always have the
I think I've seen it online.
companies always use the weirdest things to use as a logo
Yeah.
or
I
Like-
do
like
love
Mrs.
though how
Brownwood?
like you know how like more sensitive people are nowadays when it comes to having like things of like race or shit on products.
yes.
I see like some white people
Aunt Jemima's changed.
yeah, to have her removed as a
And-
family. Then
And Mrs. Brownworth also changed their bottles of syrup.
Oh yeah, they were pissed.
I know the family that were raised in Economia, they were pissed the white people that did that. They no longer got a royalty tax out of the syrup.
I don't know what they did Mrs. Brownworth. Why did they change her bottle?
Like also like how what happened in Florida, but Fred, do you remember the butter that had the Native American girl on the cover?
Yeah.
They also got rid of names for all the other things.
Damn. That's dumb.
I mean,
It
there's
is.
there's a lot of things that have to get changed. Like even certain sports teams had to change their logos for
Like the Redskins.
Yep. And some other teams.
That's like, here's the thing. I can understand its insensitivity, but I don't think they're doing it racially.
I don't think so.
And a lot of these teams aren't the people that originally started it. Aren't they? I don't know. I feel like are half the members on these teams actually part of the like areas that they represent?
Like our baseball team, they used to be called the Devil Rays. Now they're just the Rays. They had to take the word devil out of their name.
Because I always thought people who are on each of these teams represent that entire state and live there, or at least were from there. So I would assume they'd be of the descent to use the Redskin name.
Some of the team members that are on our baseball team are from the Tampa area, so they can have it. But some of them are from other areas.
Yeah.
Of the team.
So I mean, I know Michael Jordan, the big name for the Bulls, was from Chicago, is from Chicago, but
Like the Chicago Bulls.
I assume most of the players would be from that state, but I could be wrong.
A
But
good amount are. I think like some are from like other areas. Cause like now they do like thing called like the kind of like how like football has like their draft pick thing.
yeah,
Basketball does that now, where they pick players from other colleges.
that makes sense.
Companies pick from other colleges, like
Diversity, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's what drafting means. So they just pick from random. Okay.
Yeah, cause then, like, I forget how it's determined. But like one team, okay, like a first pick, and then just go down the list for like whatever players are left. Some don't get picked, and it's just like tough luck.
Yeah.
Cause I have no idea like how many players are allowed to be picked for like team, but that's the way it is nowadays. You know, I do kind of miss when Michael Jordan used to play. That was like the golden era of basketball. So we had him, Scottie Pippen, and they were like unstoppable.
Yeah. That and Space Jam.
Oh yeah, Space Jam was such a good movie.
You're ready
It
for this?
did.
Oh no, they were ready for that.
I was
Space.
not a big fan of
That's,
you one.
I never seen it, and I will not see that. They also changed up Lola Bunny. I don't.
Oh yeah. they made her less sexy in the
Funny,
second one.
funny considering neither of us fuck animals. Yeah, funny that neither of us fuck animals, and I'm not gonna lie, she was hot, and she was my like, I guess, crush at the time as a kid.
Lola Bunny was like the starter kid for a lot of furries back in the 90s.
But I'm not a furry, and I found her like as a kid. I was like, well, hello, you're attractive, like
'Cause, like,
in a different sense. It's odd.
good
Never understood that,
example
though.
I love watching. There's I forget the name of the YouTube channel. There are these guys I watch on YouTube that make offensive dark humor cartoons. And like from Warhammer to the Empire goes to Warhammer furry. So like the very first video, the UFA saw the planet killing everybody. And like the furries try to fight back. Of course, in their cartoons, the furries are hypersexual people who use pony power to fight against the Emperor and Warhammer soldiers. Like they're very like when they evade like the main furry planet, they get attacked by a giant wolf furry. It's hilarious. The wolf furry sticks the war soldier up his asshole, and they just like, brother, avenge me, brother, brother. Like up the guy's ass. And like this is like a one episode of that series where they're integrating a furry, and they're able to kill him. But then they're watching Lola Bunny on the PC, and one of them was like, you know what, Lola Bunny's not that bad, she's kind of cute. And the other soldier just clocks his gun, and the episode ends right there. And I was just laughing.
Yeah.
funny how like the first episode when they're chasing after Sonic with the chain guns from like Gears of War, he throws fucking Amy into the path of fire and it gets rescued by a fucked up looking like furry that had big tits.
Wow. That's hot.
Cause they also did a funny cartoon where like Mario is racist on Okinawa, where like they're making fun of Mario Kart and like Mario's like destroying random characters left and right. This also when I ever see that, I kind of wish I played more of Warhammer, but like Warhammer is very complex.
Meow.
I'm running out of things to say.
No.
Nothing I know about Warhammer for the most part is that our Superman plays Warhammer.
I hate when that happens. I'm like, what am I gonna say? I don't know. Fuck. My brain feels like the empty. I have the mush.
That happens to me all the time, and I fucking hate it when I want to say something, but then it just leaves my brain.
I have 50 million topics in my brain. It's like, where'd all those topics go?
They're all too busy reading 50 Shades of Grey.
I didn't like that book. I didn't even watch the movie. I didn't read the book, and I refuse to watch the movie. Yeah, now they feel 50 Shades Darker. The prequel of 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Darker Grey. Or should it be 69 Shades of Darker Grey?
The worst part is, recently on Facebook, I saw somebody took a random sentence from 50 Shades of Grey, and it was so bad, really. It's like, never forget, people pay to watch this in theaters.
All that money was to go watch a movie.
I know, like, when it comes to, like, books and movies, the one I hated, I tried reading the very beginning, was Twilight.
Unheard. I actually liked one of the Twilight movies. And that
I
was just
tried
new-
giving it a chance, 'cause, like, I'm a huge sucker for vampire
New
novels.
Blood.
Because I used to love reading, you ever heard of Anne Rice?
No.
She did a book called Speaking with a Vampire, and it became a movie. Same thing with her second book, Thing of the Dam. The books was amazing. The first movie was amazing. It had Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise as the main vampires. And like after reading something like after reading and watching movies like that, Twilight was a major downgrade.
I think there's only one reason why I like Twilight. Because of one of them being a werewolf.
Jacob?
Yeah, I'm Team Jacob all the way.
I liked Jacob in the book until he wanted to fuck the little girl that his former love gave birth to.
Okay, never mind. I no longer like Jacob.
Because I don't know if you like read or seen the whole series. That's what killed it for me. When it came to the Twilight, it's just the whole concept after a while was kind of dumb.
I didn't read the books.
Like I mentioned before, I tried giving it a chance. I read the books first, and then I tried doing the movies. I just couldn't. Like, I may like dumb shit, but I saw the line at Twilight.
I only watched one Twilight movie and I never read the book.
I used to own all the books until my sister got obsessed with Twilight, and she took the books from me.
I mean, I feel like a lot of movies are all based with werewolves or vampires.
Oh yeah. 'Cause I know I was a huge fan of. I don't know if you ever seen them. I think the movie was called Underworld.
I never watched it.
Those were fun to read because you had people that were like half vampire and half wolf.
Vampire werewolf. That's what I call them. And then
Nah, I like
think
some of the
another-
old school like werewolf movies, like Werewolf in Love, I think it was called.
But there's more movies now that are starting to get popular. Movies based on dragons.
Like what?
Let's see, there was. Well, Game of Thrones doesn't count. That was more of a TV show. Dungeons and Dragons had a movie, but I don't know if I don't think there's really dragons in there.
Nah, no dragons.
I know there was some movies that. Oh yeah, Dragon. There was a movie called Dragonheart. Something with Dragon Quest, some shit. I don't know.
Oh, Dragonheart was a good movie. I seen that one on DVD.
Yeah, I liked the Dragonheart movies. And there's some other dragon movies, but they're hard to remember all the names. And then, was there dragons in Lord of the Rings? I watched Lord of the Rings. I don't remember there was a dragon in there.
Oh, in the Hobbit, there was one in the Hobbit. I can't remember there was one in the original Lord of the Rings movies. I know in the Hobbit there was one dragon that was he was in the mountain that belonged to the dwarves.
And then there was literally a dragon made of gold. Like it was literally just made out of a pile of gold, and then the gold would move. Oh, and then Harry Potter had a dragon. It had the horntail in there. And I think the dragon was just in, I forgot which movie the dragon was introduced. Because the dragon was trapped inside Gringotts Bank. So I think that was Prison of Azkaban, I think.
Yeah, because there's also a dragon in Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, it wasn't Prison of Azkaban. Because Prison of Azkaban was more about one of the professors being a werewolf.
I think they might have shown the dragon in the very first movie when they first go to Gringotts to get Harry's money.
The Chamber of Secrets. That was the first movie.
No, the first movie is the Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, Philosopher's Stone.
Chamber of Secrets, I think, was the second one.
Yes, and then Order of Phoenix. I think.
Prison of Azkaban.
Prisoner of Ass.
Yeah, Prisoner of Azkaban was the third movie.
Azkaban.
Goblet of Fire was the fourth movie, and the Order of Phoenix was the fifth movie.
And then Deathly Hallows was broken into two parts.
Yeah.
Which for me didn't make sense. I should have just made Deathly Hallows into one movie. Why split it
They
into
were trying
two?
to milk it because it was the last book.
That's why. Then they made a screenplay of Harry Potter, and it's about Harry and Ron's and Hermione's children.
Yeah, I tried
And
reading it, and that was disappointed to find out it was a screenplay, not an actual novel.
Yeah, I have the book myself, and I thought it was something else, and it turned out to be a play script. I'm like, yeah,
I'm a whore.
I'm not reading a play script. And they made a big deal out of the book and like, you can now read the novel of the play script. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot, and I got immediately bored. Nope. I mean, I have all the Harry Potter books. I have every single book, and I don't even read them anymore.
I still read them here and there. I love to read.
I write my own stories now. If I want to read a story, I'll read my own that I wrote.
And also, I still read a lot of manga from my library.
Speaking of books from like manga books, remember when I said I did have 2 Inuyasha books? I forgot. I returned them. I couldn't keep them.
Oh, they were the library's copies?
Yeah, I had to return it. I couldn't keep them.
I have a small collection of manga because I have over 400 volumes of manga in my room upstairs.
I was looking for them one day and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. I returned those.
But no, right now, Mickey Staff, when it comes to my library, they got rid of the manga they used to have when I was in high school. And they have more recent stuff. Because like when I was in high school, they had the original printing of Dragon Ball. They had Hellsing, Mama 1.5. I can't remember the other ones, but they threw them all away, and now they have like Black Butler, One Punch Man, Chainsaw Man.
We had one book that was based on, I think the book was called Jack the Ripper. And we only had one copy of that. It was one copy of that book, and I was the only one that would check it out because I was curious to know who this character actually was. And then I went into the library the next day to try to check that book out again, and it never got returned from the last person that had it, and it disappeared.
I hate when that happens. In my library, they had a hardcover of the they reprinted the very first volumes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the one that started it all, and they had them in hardcover, but I think somebody stole them from my library because I was able to check them out once. Then they vanished, never showed up again.
Yeah, that's the same thing that happened with that book. It was a
And the one thing
paperback,
that made me kind
and
of
it
sad,
never came back.
because I love Harry Potter, I was happy I was able to play Hogwarts Legacy.
I want to play that.
And my library, usually when it comes to video games, I have to order them from the
God damn it, I
library.
keep doing it the wrong way.
My library actually got Hogwarts Legacy for the PS5. I was able to check it out and play it. But now that copy is gone. I don't see it anymore.
Well, now you can play it on PC now.
Oh, I don't. You know, I have a gaming laptop. It's too outdated to run Hogwarts Legacy. Because it struggles with things that Rising 3 now.
I think what Hogwarts Legacy uses a lot of space. It's a really big game.
Oh no, I know it is. When I played it on the PS5, I spent the week I had it checked out just doing side quests in the very beginning, and I was really like 15 levels ahead in the story.
By the way, what house are you for Harry Potter?
Everything.
Slytherin, the snake one.
Same.
Everyone.
I'm a Slytherin.
Likewise.
I'm also a little bit of Ravenclaw.
I did like the house in the video game. It looked nice, especially with the hole in the water.
I came up with this creative name for both Slytherin and Ravenclaw. I called it Slitherclaw. It's a combination of Slytherin and Ravenclaw. So it's a snake with like raven wings. It's Slitherclaw.
That
I have a
sounds
friend
so
that's a
goofy,
Hufflepuff.
but it works.
Yep, I have a friend that's she's mostly Hufflepuff, but a little bit of
that poor
Gryffindor, so
thing.
she's a Hufflegriff.
Jesus
Hufflegriff
Christ, I just
sounds-
blocked and still hit hard. God damn.
Yeah, Slitherclaw sounds cool, but Hufflegriff sounds silly.
Do they?
Because I know I did the whole thing also where like you link up your your Harry Potter stuff on small website and determine your house into Hogwarts Legacy, and I was always Slytherin from the get-go. I said fuck it, and I still did it without the email, and I still got Slytherin.
The only reason why I picked Slytherin was because my favorite character in Harry Potter was Draco Malfoy, so I'm like, he's a Slytherin, why can't I be a Slytherin?
You don't want to be it.
I have his wand.
You don't want to be him.
We'll join hand in hand and spit out the mudbloods.
I have Malfoy's wand. I have Draco's wand. I bought it at from Universal. I went to Universal and literally bought his wand.
Does it vibrate?
Yeah, it's interactive.
Giggity.
I can cast spells with it.
That's hot.
Perk on the joke.
I did not get the joke, and that's gross.
I want a wand.
I couldn't help myself because I kept saying wand.
I want Hermione's wand.
Of course, you want Hermione wand.
There's one thing I kind of want to have. I want to have Draco Malfoy's dad's cane. What is it? It's sword cane he had.
Wooden cane? Yeah, I think his wand was in his cane.
Was that his wand? I thought it was like a little sword.
It's either a sword or a cane. I can't remember, to be honest.
Yeah, it would be cool to have the Gryffindor sword on the wall.
No, I want I want the one that Voldemort had.
Damn it.
His
Keep doing that
wand.
good.
He has a nice wand.
I can't remember. Was this one like Elderwood or was it like dragon hair?
I know Malfoy's was a dragon heartstring, but Voldemort I don't know. I don't remember what his wand was made of. But I think he had an Elder Wand. I'm 100% sure. Yeah. He fought Harry with an Elder Wand. And the Elder Wands are one of the most strongest wands.
Oh, and also one thing that's kind of cool about the Harry, the Hogwarts Legacy game, you get to customize your own wand and like determine like the finish, the materials on it, and how it looks.
And
You
you,
want
can,
it long,
and you can ride
short,
on a
or
dragon. You can ride dragons now.
Oh, can you? Is that PC only?
I think it's on. I don't know if it's on PC or if it's on the PlayStation version. I don't remember. Actually, you can play Hogwarts Legacy on mobile too.
How?
It's downloadable too on mobile. And I've heard it plays really well on mobile for some reason. It plays good on PC. It plays excellent on PlayStation, and on mobile it kind of runs a little iffy, but the graphics look pretty good. Is what I've heard.
Huh.
But it takes up a lot of space on your phone, though. So if you want to play Hogwarts Legacy, that's the only game you're gonna play on your phone.
I do know, I think like Apple is trying to have like console-like games on their service. Cause I know they got a thing where
so
you're
more
able to
people
get
will
like
buy an Apple phone.
Yeah. It's like people can play like RE4 on their newest phone, but like it's like day and night compared to the console version. Like you just put
That's
it on
like,
and play on
no.
console.
That's like you can also play Sonic games on like the newer Sonic games on your phone. Like there was this one new Sonic game that was released just for mobile. It wasn't going on consoles. It was just for mobile.
Okay.
I forgot the name of the game. But it looks really good. I just can't remember the name.
I know what comes to my phone. I just apart from Pokemon Go, I just play my years old gacha games I have on there. Like I play Seven Deadly Sins, Fate Grand Order, Yu-Gi-Oh, and that one time I got reincarnated as a slime mobile game.
Yeah, speaking of Pokemon, you can play Game Boy games on your phone if you download the. Well, I think the emulators got removed off the Play stores. I don't think you can download the Game Boy emulators anymore.
I know I had an emulator on my hooker phone a while back. I had a bunch of like Pokemon games.
Yeah, because I used to play. I was playing Pokemon Ruby on it, and I nearly finished the game until the emulator got removed. all I had to do was beat the Elite Four and the game would have been done. Because I wasn't going to try to complete the deck. I just wanted to beat the Elite Four and be finished.
Yeah.
But never got to finish it because the emulator got removed. And it was literally a Game Boy emulator, so I was playing a Game Boy Color on my phone to play Ruby.
Cause I know I have an emulator on my PSP, and I have a good amount of Pokemon games downloaded on it. I even have some ROM hacks. They have something called Mauimon, where somebody took all the sprites on the Game Boy Advance and made all the Pokemon into cute anime girls.
I think after I finished Ruby, I was either going to play Sapphire or play Crystal, but I didn't get to. I wanted to at least finish Ruby, and I was able to catch Groudon, and then I couldn't finish it after, because I got lost. And that was technically my first time playing a Game Boy version of Pokemon besides playing, I think my first Pokemon game on the Game Boy, I think was Pokemon, I think it was either Red or Blue, I can't remember which one I played.
I know my very first Pokemon game was Red. That's when I fell in love with Charmander and Charizard.
Give me a sec. I'll
I
check.
remember as a kid, oh, he
Doesn't
looked
seem
so
to have
cool,
paid
looking all angry with that smirk on his
Signals
face
being
and that
broadcast
big
across
ass
several
fire tail.
frequencies.
Yep.
But I also remember
I
how
know what this
cancer
is.
some of the Pokemon
The
sprites
source
were
of the
back in the
signal
day,
should
the
be
way
at the dump
fucking
site north of the scrap
Zubat.
plants.
No,
You're
not
gonna love
Zubat.
this.
Golbat look with his
It
fucking
certainly
big ass
wouldn't
mouth
hurt
and
to check
tongue
it out.
sticking out.
That is,
Yeah.
if you're feeling inclined toward a little
I thought it was
neighborly
one of his cards were printed too.
And then fucking the way Jinx looked with his dog face.
The older Jinx sprites kind of freaked me out. That and Drowsy's one too.
I kind of miss the fucked up chunky Pikachu sprite we had in the red and blue before we got the generic Pikachu sprite in yellow.
You mean the fat Pikachu sprite?
Yeah.
They did Raichu like that too.
Cause I know for the longest time, Pikachu's like the only Pokemon that actually speaks his name in all the games. So I remember in yellow, it will say Pikachu. And then after that, it's the only Pokemon still, even in Pokemon Go, Pikachu's the only one that says Pikachu.
Yeah, but I think like in Sword, Shield, Scarlet, Violet, Pikachu doesn't say his name anymore.
Oh, they got rid of it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sucks.
Except in Sword and Shield, when Pikachu Dynamaxes, you can kind of hear it, but it doesn't sound like his name anymore. I don't know why they got rid of that. Now Pikachu just makes little generic rat static noises.
Well, is it like the same sound he made from the OG games, or is it different?
I think it was from the OGs. I think. I'm not sure.
The original electric rat sound.
Yeah.
I know Game Freak gets lazy and they just import stuff from the older games to the newer ones and call it like a polished turd.
Yeah, because I think the reason why in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet they made Pikachu go back to its generic rat noises was because it's not like it's not Let's Go Pikachu where Pikachu needs to speak to you. It was the same thing in Pokemon like Pokemon Snap. Same thing. Pikachu just
And
doesn't say his name.
Scarlet and Violet, I kind of understand, maybe, because Ash's story ended.
I think so. Maybe that's why.
And Yellow is basically the anime. If it wasn't for
But
the
didn't
anime.
Ash go to the Galar
the
region?
grunts look like Jesse and James, but they weren't called Jesse and James.
Yeah, no, you had Team Rocket grunts, and then you had the ones in Gen 2 that look like Butch and Cassidy. But yes, they also had Ekans and Coughing and Meowth. Yep.
But in the anime, didn't Ash travel to the Galar region?
I don't know. I haven't watched anything past Black and White.
I don't
stopped
know if
watching
Ash went to the
the
Galar region.
cartoon after the Gold and Silver arc.
Yeah.
Wait, I think he did go to Galar because he fought Leon. Ash fought Leon. And I think
Oh, did Leon have a
I think
complaint?
he beat.
Well, that's Sword and Shield, though. Scarlet and
Yeah.
Violet has a new anime that Ash is not a part of.
I forgot what it was for Scarlet and Violet.
That's
It's
why.
it's a girl now.
That's why I may think Pikachu no longer has his voice. But you said it happened in Sword and Shield as well. But that, so
Well,
that
only
doesn't
when
make
he
sense.
Only when he Dynamaxed.
No, you said it. You said that he doesn't speak his name in Sword and Shield, which wouldn't make sense.
In Sword and Shield, the only time you hear Pikachu say his
I
name.
said not speak his name though. I said
meant, yeah,
you
he
yo.
does.
You said Pikachu no longer speaks his name in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet.
I meant to say just Scarlet and Violet. I forgot when Pikachu Dynamaxed, he says his name.
Well, if that's all he says, the only time he says it, then they did stop doing it. Because Pikachu would say his name for popping into battle. And dying.
I mean, I really didn't play a lot of Shield, so I don't know. And I don't have a Pikachu
But,
in Shield either.
but Scarlet and Violet makes sense that they wouldn't have the Pikachu talking, just because Ash is no longer the show's protagonist.
That does make a lot of sense.
Considering without the anime, Yellow technically would not exist.
And I'm trying to wonder why.
You can also see the anime's influence in the rest of the franchise.
Is that why in Snap Pikachu don't say his name?
That's why in every game Pikachu says his name, yes.
Oh.
Because he's a cult icon, which is why it doesn't make sense that they stopped doing it.
Did Pikachu say his name in the original Snap on the N64?
I don't think so. I could be wrong on that.
I don't know.
Be wrong on that.
Because I haven't played enough of the Switch Snap. I played it a little bit from the library.
yeah.
It wasn't my cup of tea.
It wasn't mine either. I haven't played the original in a while. Because I know he says it in Stadium and all that. You'll hear him go, Pika, when he dies.
Pika.
I don't know if he says it in every Pokemon game that's RPG-ish, or even the spin-off non-RPG-ish games, but most of the main line he does. That's because of the anime's influence. And not only that, they added Jesse and James. They had, and there's a lot of other anime influence into the rest of the franchise. That if it wasn't for that, you have the fucking Ash hat Greninja, you have every region hat Pikachu, you have all that. You wouldn't have all that shit if it wasn't for the anime.
I mean, that's also why I think in Pokemon Go, Pikachu also says his name too. You do have the hat Pikachu's in Go. You can
Yes,
select them.
and Go and Let's Go. Well, that's why Pikachu also wears a hat in Let's Go.
So does Eevee can also wear a hat too.
Yeah, but Eevee doesn't have the same hats.
I love Eevee's cries. Eevee has so many different cries. And Eevee's just adorable.
That's also because fucking Blue, or Gary, had him in Yellow, which is why Eevee's part of Let's Go.
I guess that's why we have Let's Go Eevee.
Mm-hmm. Because Gary's rival in Yellow is Eevee.
It's kind of surprising they even came out with the Eevee version, because I know a majority of people were just had Pikachu.
Yeah. And depending on your actions when you fight him and whatnot, and where or when and what, and because there's some optional fights with him, but depending on your fights with him, you'll determine his evolution, Eevee's evolution.
My friend had both Let's Go's, but he only played Pikachu.
The same. I think I've done the other for the exclusive, but
He never started his Eevee one. He only.
I'm not sure if I beat the I'm not sure if I beat the Pokedex, but
He didn't either.
I at least beat the game.
He did too. He beat the game, but he never completed the Pokédex.
Also, another good game to shiny hunting.
Yeah, because it's really easy to spot the shinies in there.
It's also very easy to chain them.
Mm-hmm. Just do a catch combo.
And I know the catching is not for everybody because of the go mechanics, but it's actually not that bad. But also, it's the easiest chaining, like out of like the Diamond and Pearl
I do
Platinum
remember,
chaining.
like the first time playing Let's Go Pikachu on the Switch from the library copy. I was so annoyed having the
Oh,
Go
it's
feature
yeah,
on
it
the
is
Switch.
annoying.
I was frustrating playing it on the handheld mode
I really wish they didn't do it.
because like. You know me, I play Pokemon Go 24/7. I'd rather keep that shit on the phone and nowhere near the console versions. I hope they never bring that shit back again.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I never played Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee because I don't like playing with my Joy-Cons attached.
Yeah.
And with Let's Go, you have to detach the Joy-Cons to mimic throwing the Pokeball. What if you, by accident, throw your Joy-Con at your screen? You don't know what people do with their Joy-Cons.
True.
I mean, that was a problem with the Wii. That
But that's
that
why
was
people
a
had holes in
very
their walls.
TVs. I don't know how hard you have to.
TV.
How hard are you throwing your damn controller to break a fucking wall?
Who knows?
TVs, I understand. That's made of glass. A wall is a bit harder than that. You would think.
Hey, you're angry at a game and you're in that much of rage?
I broke ask my friend here. He walked in on a controller breaking in millions of pieces. Trust me, I know all about anger from a video game.
I mean, I've seen a lot of Wiimotes snapped in half.
I seen a picture posted of a dude who broke two PS5 controllers over Final Fantasy.
I know the one thing I'm not proud of that I did, but I got so mad at it. Brett here, he gave me his old Pro Controller for the Switch, and when I got it, I babied that thing. I used it here and there to play when I was playing on the TV. It was convenient.
I babied mine
And
too.
then
It's
I
freaking...
remember checking out Borderlands 1 from the library and playing it. And the trigger that is used to throw grenades in the game, it stopped working on me for some odd reason. And I got really mad, like, what the hell? I babied the controller, and it started like drifting a little bit, and I got so mad I didn't want to fuck the controller.
Speaking of breaking controllers, I didn't break a controller. I broke a full-on console.
What happened?
I broke my original DS before I got my 3DS. I literally snapped the screen off the DS.
Quick question, what was you playing?
I was playing Pokemon Hard Gold and I kept losing in the tournament.
Damn.
I didn't know how to do the tournaments correctly, so I would keep losing by a few points. And I got so fed up that I punched the screen so hard, I heard it snap. And I'm like, oh crap, I just broke my only console.
Did your parents get mad?
No, my dad fixed it. He knew how to fix it. He had to really do that thing together, and I still broke it a second time.
How'd you break it a second time?
I have a really strong fist. And I also dropped it. But that's when, after the second time I broke my DS, my ribbon cable fell out, so I couldn't reattach the screen anymore. That's when I got my 3DS.
Ah man, a 3DS. So many hours spent gaming on that thing.
And the sad part is, you know the stylus that the 3DS comes with?
Yeah.
I lost it.
You're not alone in that boat. I had so many styluses over the years, lost them all.
I used to bite the back ends of my stylus.
I'm in the same boat.
I chewed on them. I had the plastic ones. I would chew on the back and on the little white stylus piece.
The
But when
one
I
thing
got
also
the-
kind of sucks too when it comes to the 3DS is I play a lot of Monster Hunter on the 3DS. After using it so much, the L and R started not working anymore.
Yeah, my R button isn't working right anymore. I think my R trigger, I think, is getting loose.
Because I remember after that, when they released the new 3DS, I think they first released the XL, and then after like a few months later, they released the regular size new 3DS, and I remember I bought it for $110 at GameStop during Black Friday. 'Cause I remember being at the GameStop at the mall by me, like at 4 or 5 in the morning, waiting in line, being the second person to get in there.
I mean, the only time I went to GameStop when I was like really desperate of buying a game, I went to get Pokemon Moon at the time.
Yeah.
And I got to GameStop early in the morning to make sure I guaranteed a copy of Moon before it sold out. Then, as a surprise, my brother ordered me Ultra Moon. He got me the one in the box, and it came with a Dog Wing Necrozma keychain. And I still have the keychain. I thought I would lose the keychain. Nope, still have it. But I'm so sad that I lost my little metal stylus from my 3DS. And the little circle cover that's on the circle like stylus thing. The cover came off, so now it's just a little black nub. And my A button is starting to fade. So
Because which do you have the regular 3DS or do you have like the new 3DS?
I have the regular one.
Yeah, I don't know, a lot of people are more focused to the new 3DS because when they released Smash on that 3DS, it destroyed the people's controller pads.
I didn't play Smash on there. I was mostly playing Moon and Ultra Moon, and I didn't use the little arrows to move around. I used the little circle stylus to move my character around, and also playing Zelda 2. I think the stylus thing got so old it just went and fell off. It still works though. It just doesn't have the cover anymore.
Yeah.
But
Because I know for
I
the
haven't been
longest
playing
time,
on my
3DS was like my
anymore.
main console, and it had a little bit of everything when it came to video games. I remember having pretty much a good amount of Pokemon, Resident Evil, Zelda, a game that was a kind of like a Final Fantasy Tactics clone that had characters from like Capcom. It had like Frank West of Dead Rising in it, characters from Street Fighter, characters from Tekken in it. I can't remember what it was called.
All I know is I hardly even touch my 3DS anymore. Now that I have my Switch, I don't even touch that thing anymore. I have it in my case, and my poor Zelda case is peeling like crazy. I don't know why, but I had a nice picture of Link on the front. That picture is starting to peel away. All I have in my corner is like little green shavings of the case. I'm like, well, there goes that case. And if anything, if my 3DS case completely peels, I have my old Game Boy case, and yet my Game Boy case is a ho-ho case, so it's for Heart Gold.
Yeah.
My brother had it for his Game Boy Color. He never used it, so I took it, and my 3DS fits in the Game Boy case.
Nice.
So if my Zelda case completely peels, that's where my 3DS is gonna go. Games and all. It's gonna go into the Game Boy case. Which I think I did put some of my DS games into the Game Boy case. And I can't believe it. I went to some sort of Pokemon thing at my library, and I pulled out my Game Boy case, and they're like, "Did you bring a Game Boy?" I'm like, "Nope, no Game Boy in there." Pulls it out, 3DS, and it's like, that's kind of clever that the 3DS fits in the Game Boy case. I'm like, I didn't think it was gonna fit. I thought it was too thick. Turns out, it slid right in there. So I don't know if that was a complete coincidence that a Game Boy case can fit a 3DS. Or I have no idea. I even tried putting my 3DS in my Switch case, but the Switch case is too big for the 3DS, so it don't fit in there.
I know I got lucky. When it comes to the Switch, I have like a basic black case. A friend of mine in college gave to me. And he's like, you know what? I have a spare one. It's all yours. I'm not using it.
Well, when I bought my Switch, since I bought a Sonic wired controller, I have a Sonic game case of him running on the
I know when
on
it
the
comes
case.
to Sonic, I used to have a Shadow plushie, but
I have one.
friend of mine stole it from me.
I have a giant Knuckles, I have a Sonic, and a Shadow. The Sonic I won at a fair game in Universal. Shadow I won at Dave & Buster's, and Knuckles I got from a friend. Their brother didn't want their Knuckles plushie anymore, and they gave it to me. And when they gave it to me, like, I didn't think how big the plushie was. He's huge. Like, if I put my Knuckles plushie next to Sonic, Knuckles is like a heck of a much bigger than Sonic is. And yet the only plushie I'm missing is Tails. If I get Tails, I'll have the entire of Team Sonic. But sadly, I don't have Tails. No Tails.
Hey, Brett, since I'm pretty much farming over here against the knight with the plume on his head, he just dropped me the body piece. All I'm missing now is just the legs.
Nice.
Some odd reason, when it comes to these characters dropping me their armor sets, some odd reason, I get the leg pieces the least.
Interesting.
Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna log off for the night, get some sleep.
Alright, night night, Wolf. Are you actually going to bed now?
Yeah, because it's getting late now.
Alright, in this case, night night, don't let the Sonic fight you.
Okay, never heard that one.
Oh, you say you don't like bugs, I'm gonna talk about something different.
It's a new one.
Since you're a Sonic girl, I'm gonna talk about Sonic.
Makes sense. Fuck, my fingers don't want to work.
Girl, quit fucking breaking!
I am malfunctioning.
God damn it! See another goddamn update? It just got updated the other day. For fuck's sake.
I need new software. Oh my god, I swear. My fingies, they don't know how to work.
It's like, god damn it, get the oil, she's breaking again.
I need more than the oil. I need a nice kick in the ass right now. I need to get myself motivated here. Doink.
No.
Okay. Hands. Just tap screen. No, that is not the screen. My hand went someplace else. Bad hands.
I like dirty.
No, my hands went on my bed. I'm like trying to figure out where the fuck's the screen.
It's kinda like that one song, Talk Dirty.
Okay, come on, hands. Okay, hands are on the screen.
Oops.
There we go. What the? I hit the red button. Why didn't it hang up? The fuck? I think my iPad is malfunctioning.
Oh no.
And myself. Oh god, fucking hang up.
No!
An hour later, she's still here. 3
Come on.
hours later. God damn it, hang up already!
I'm trying.
For some reason, bro, with that sexy outfit of yours, you also kind of remind me of like a sexier version of Ada Wong. A sexier version.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Panties. Ooh, she's got some nice lacy panties. No. Nice black panties.
Can't
Ah.
go wrong with a nice sexy pair.
Oh yeah. I just want to try out some more outfits once I get some. Alright, I gotta figure out. Because I've been... My exploration through here, I apologize, everybody. I know I've been slacking. Because I easily could have done a lot more, but I've just been... My sense of direction makes it harder for me.
It's always good to explore every nook, cranny, and rock and mousetrap.
I try, but I'm running back and forth a lot because I can hardly memorize this. A lot of this just looks the
It
same.
doesn't help that there's no like overlap map on the screen. I thought it would have been one, but
It doesn't help me, no.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go upstairs to get a quick piss.
Yeah. So that's why I get lost in Dark Souls all the damn time. Even if I know where I'm going, I can still get lost. Confused sometimes. Nice. Oh shit, I'm surprised I haven't found more of those. Arena E. They seriously come down here for fucking nothing.
Alright, you sexy ass, I am back.
I'm a donkey now?
That kind of ass. She's
No.
over here be like, donkey!
No, but I am a smartass.
Oh, there's no denying that shit.
Donkey! Ogres are like onions. We have layers.
The one thing I find kind of fucked up that originally Shrek was meant to be played by that one fat guy from Saturday Night Live, Chris Farley.
Oh god, that would've been great too.
'Cause
Probably.
apparently most of the movie was already done with his voice. I know there's clips out there of people hearing his voice and the what is it in the where the pretty much showed the movie, but it's not animated. It's done to the storyboard. Like though I think he wasn't bad. Like you just imagine if they went with it, but I think they didn't because like he died before they could fully.
Yeah, I was gonna say he passed away. No, he would've been great too, because he is hilarious.
I loved him in the Hillbilly Ninja movie. That movie's hilarious.
Yeah. Chris Farley was amazing. Yeah, he would have been a great act. He would have been great for that role. You're breathing heavy into the mic.
I am looking here right now in Elden Ring. I'm only like, what level am I? I am level 25, and I'm starting to two-shot the basic knights here.
Nice. I wish you could see what level they would be if they had levels.
Yeah, I know, cause like they never show you levels of the enemies.
I don't really consider them to have levels, but they have to have some attribute because they scale with you. Well, areas have a scale. They don't actually scale with you, but like areas have a scale, so they have to have some sort of like cap and so that I don't know, because you can level up and overpower a lot of your early areas. Late game is where it starts to fall off, where you gotta just kind of be good at the game or not. Early game, yeah. Early to mid game, yeah, you can overpower it. End game, you're still gonna have a hard time. Like, you can't just level to max level and still expect Melania to be easy.
No, that is true. But I was gonna say, like, right now, when it comes to like the build I'm going for always go where I get the biggest armor I can get in the area. I have it fully equipped,
Yeah.
except for the legs. I am
Nice.
mid-roll right now because I am 39.4 out of 59.3.
Yeah, you heavy
So I'm
boy.
assuming if I get his legs, I'll probably heavy roll. So I'll probably
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah, you'll probably be
So
fat.
eventually, I plan to be able to equip also his shield too. But I know if I do the shield, I'll be a heavy load for sure.
Oh yeah. Well,
And
hopefully you can find the shit that grants you fucking equip load or whatever.
Yeah, it's like right now I have the Lore Sword, Gray Sword +3. So right now it's at its max. I can do with the basic smithing stones.
Nice. Okay, so now you need the next tier stones. Nice. But yeah, hopefully you can find the shit that ups your equip load or whatever, so you can hold more armor or carry more armor on you without being overburdened by your equipment. Yeah, just level
I
up.
don't know why, but it's just relaxing in the very beginning, just running around killing the basic enemies.
Yeah, it always is. That and put some levels into that stat so you can wear heavier shit.
Yeah, cause like right now, since like I think I was like level 7 or 8 or 9 with the hero class by default. So I just been equipping what I usually do with my strength builds. I just been increasing vigor, endurance, strength, and dex.
Nice. Glad
So
I'm.
that way I know once I'm able to get that curved break sword, 'cause I know it has dex on it, I'll be able to use it.
Nice. Yeah, I'm glad you're liking Elden Ring more. Stellar Blade's fun, but I think you're limited to one weapon.
Oh,
Which
I
kinda
know.
sucks. Okay, I didn't know that, but that's one thing that kind of sucks. I would love to see, because there's some awesome looking weapons in this game that I've seen with NPCs. At least you get outfits, but different weapons would be nice.
Who knows? It might maybe introduce that down the road as an update.
Yeah, hopefully.
I know the company that made this game, I think they were an indie studio, and this might be like their first major release.
Well, it's fun. Music's good. Sadly, it's single player, but
It's like I can't jiggle alongside you.
no. We can in PSO though.
That is true.
God, the physics in that game. You just like exist and boobs bounce in that game. The character creator took me hours alone to just design my character, but I was also playing with it. Probably one of the few times I actually care. The models in PSO are amazing.
Yeah, look, I was gonna focus on the appearance of my character. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be in armor anyways. It covers my full body. I just like went whatever I had.
Yeah. The only time I fuck around with Souls creation is my first time through, like Elden Ring. I made dildo. Bloodborne I have fun with though, so you can really add weird shit. Make the character blue as fuck. No. My character dildo is straight pink. I loved it. It was great. Just running around as a fucking pink dude with a mohawk and fucking haircut.
Honestly, well, Starblade doesn't look nice, especially with Divine.
Yeah, ouch, I just died to a something. Motherfucker, I didn't realize my health was low. Good thing I'm right here. Hopefully that bomb doesn't go bye-bye. Ah, fuck. Oops. Oops. I really wish I could dash again. I can on the ground, which is nice. Yeah. Because the dash is not very far. Oi! Who is... Oh, that hurt. Ow. Huh? I thought I blocked that. Can I even block that? I'd probably just shoot it though. So let's do that instead. There it is. I didn't see it for a second. Oh, you want to be that guy? Motherfucker. I am trying to get close enough to lock on you. God damn. I can barely dodge this bullet. That's fucking stupid. Well, that didn't work. I just make the easiest looking things look hard, or I just suck at the easiest things for some reason. Like climbing ladders and running along walls. And shooting a douchebag. I don't think I get stopped in the turret then. Oh. It's weird that I can't kill it. Oh.
Overall, Brett, what's been your experience so far with Solar Blade? You like?
Oh yeah. Besides my fall there. But yes. Yes I do. It's fun. I don't know what's up with this stupid robot that's firing at me that I can't destroy. Really odd. I think I got everything over there anyway, so... Yeah, it's fun.
How do you like the jiggles?
Very nice. I like her in this outfit. The hair is a little much, but that's how real hair would be. Jesus. Just all over the place. Not like to this effect, but it would be like all on her if she'd be moving about. But yeah, no, the hair effects is nice too. And the boobs,
I
ass.
love how, like, before the game came out, a lot of people on Sword of the Listener are like, this character is too sexy. It's unrealistic female ghost. And then the people who made this, it's a scam from a real Korean supermodel.
How is it unrealistic? What? Where do they get unrealistic from? Anytime people make a female in video games. Like, this body? Are you serious? Unrealistic? My ass. I've seen bigger and nicer than this. I've dated girls with boobs and ass bigger than hers.
Yeah.
And thighs, like, stuff like that. I mean, it's not unrealistic at all. She's gorgeous as hell, I'll tell you that. Like, I love her face, like her lips, her eyes. There's another character, a female character that's in this. She's great. I love her eyes because they're like multicolored. But yeah, no, this girl is gorgeous. If I have a crush on anyone, she's probably one of the hottest video game characters in a long while. Besides what they did with Tifa.
Yeah.
Aerith is really hot in the first one. I really like her when she's like dressed up. She's like gorgeous, but she's not Tifa hot. But like when she's dressed up though, Aerith is beautiful. But Tifa though, like baby face. My baby face Tifa. I love her. I actually love her. I like how they slimmed out her design, though. She in the first game she had like the chubby baby cheeks. I like the more slimmer design for her, and she looks gorgeous in her Costa del Sol outfit.
You can't go wrong with a bikini outfit.
Hell no, I love her fit body. Shit. I'm not gonna lie. I have to straight admit it. That's why I wear it. I don't normally care about cosmetic shit like that or looking at female characters, but Tifa's body is hot. Same with this girl's. I definitely would stare at her ass all day. I mostly already do. Probably one of the few games where I actually look at the character's ass. So normally I don't give a fuck about that. That's why I don't care that it was censored. It's like, eh. I get the people who were, I guess, promised all this, but yeah. But I don't personally care, even if I was promised.
No, that's like the main thing. Like the issues that
Yeah, I don't like that.
They wanted to censor it, but yet they still did.
That's what I don't like, is they made a promise. Generally, I don't care if it's censored, but the fact that they promised that it wouldn't be.
It's like for some of them, like the issue's not like that they censored the second, it's like they
Lied.
against their word.
Yeah, they lied. That's the bigger issue I have with it is, yeah, that they lied. The censorship, to me, I don't care. I'm not here to play a game that's got a sexy woman naked or anything. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be nice, but if you're really gonna be... If you care that much, then are you even playing the game? Because you're gonna be focused on her and dying. If that's the case.
This kind of reminds me of in Apex, there's a character named Loba. She's well known as in a nice ass in the game, and she's not bad looking. And like, it's a thing she does, where she pretty much like she's like walking away from you, get a view of her ass,
Yeah.
and she kills you. I remember like one time with like the people I played with sometimes, the guys don't want to work with his girlfriend. I had his girlfriend laughing, like, "You're getting finished by a Loba." What happened? I had something in my face.
Yeah.
The worst finisher though is by the Samoan character named Gibby. Cause he's a big fat Samoan guy. He has a finisher. I don't have it sadly, but he has one where like when you're down, he'll just like turn around, cross his arms on his chest, and like pretty much booty call on your body and kill you.
Where have I seen that before in game? I know another game that has a character
You know,
that...
the people that play that character, they have that finisher because like it's insulting to get finished that way.
I can imagine.
The only thing that sucks though is it comes to my character, she doesn't have any really like unique finishers. Cause some characters have like more than one, cause you have a basic finisher that comes to the character. And then you usually have like either like 2 or 3 legendary finishers you could either unlock with money or the free crafting medals, or if you're lucky you'll get in a loot box. And for my character, her basic default finisher, she'll just grab Sheila and whack you with it. And then the other one she has, the legendary one, she'll put Sheila on the ground and shoot you with it.
Damn.
Adam, I've located the bike.
I see. She must have left it behind when she ran away. And it looks to me like the drones have already picked it clean. Nothing to be done there.
You know what, I think I am ready to take on the first catacomb.
These kinds of trunks are usually only used by scavengers.
I think this one belongs to Kaya.
Good to hear. Okay, let's go ahead and get it back.
mine.
Gotta get that money, money, money.
Is this the place Kasim mentioned?
Not really
Yes, it
currency.
is.
It's just what, how
It's an
you
absolute
activate
treasure
your
trove of all manner of junk.
your bonfire
The only
equivalent.
problem is that it's far too
Oh,
big.
the little place with
Anyway,
the,
Safe zones.
let's get started.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you have money, and then you have Bitcoin, which activates the vending machine. Yeah. Fucking robot. I gotta get better at Robot Man. There we go. I really like some of these enemy designs. Whoa, what the fuck is exploding all around me? Whoa, 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 I'm being fucking shot at. Hi. It's a pleasure to meet you, robot friend. Ow, my face. Did I give you permission to hit me? Thank you.
You know what I wish Elden Ring kinda had? I wish
Hmm.
it had like a little feature where it could show you what stats you last leveled up.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Cause I know I barely leveled up, I already forgot what I increased.
Alright, how do you like this outfit?
Damn. Them thighs.
I know she's thick. I got.
I can eat. Well, shit, I'll be eating for days.
Oh, hold on. Why am I going to this? Hold on. I can show them off. So far, I just unlocked this one, and I got this one, and we got this one now.
Ooh. That kind of reminds me kind of like the like retro 90s sci-fi.
Yeah, right. I get a lot of PSO vibes from this.
If you go to the green one you had, that one gives a lot of PSO vibes.
Oh yes, yeah, very. These two right here, both, but the green especially.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And the fact that this game has got a sci-fi story. But yeah, no, I like this outfit, I like this one, and I like the one I have on.
Yeah.
Traditional, like, Asian. God damn, yeah, her. I don't know what's with me, but I love women in, like, tights and leggings.
Nothing wrong with it. That's why I enjoy watching the female wrestlers.
Oh, that's gotta be for men who are really horny. That's gotta be hard to watch. Or not.
It's worse when I see, since like on my TikToks, a mixture of random shit, but I also here and there I'll get like a mixture of wrestling clips. Cause I would like watching the any kind of major pay-per-view event. I'll watch it on somebody's TikTok live. And once in a
Yeah.
while I'll get like TikToks from like wrestling from like Mexico, and some of the women, they are thick. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, the booty on these women. And they know they have great booties, because do you remember Rikishi?
Yeah.
You remember that move he'll do, the stink face? He'll be in the corner, he'll run up and rub their booty in their faces?
Yeah.
A lot of female wrestlers do that move now. A lot of guys are like, it should have been me! It should have been me!
I will die for butt. Oof. Death by butt. But yeah, people just gotta make a big deal out of everything though. When people sexualize shit, they gotta fucking make a deal out of it. Of course, nobody seems to care that when they sexualize men, either.
Yeah.
Because
It's like a double standard.
It
'cause
always
there's
is.
like a lot of women that bitch about like men looking at sexy women. They always go around and they assess over either male actors. I know like when it comes to like the VTubers, there are few male VTubers who have like the hot like male VTubers,
yeah.
and women assess over them.
And women are worse when it comes to thirst. Can be. Ow, yeah. Plenty of women can be worse than men. In fact, I think the vast majority of women are.
Yeah, they're a lot more aggressive.
When it comes to wanting or liking a man, I've seen some. Yeah. I don't know, but hey, and it's always a double standard when it comes to sexualizing women, because men get sexualized, nobody seems to care. It makes women horny, but that's it. That's why these female like superstars and artists are doing it though, and men do it generally to put out like good images and staying fit, and how anyone can just whatever, be strong and whatnot.
You'll see Altus Labor.
I just don't see why they have to make a big deal out of everything. I don't know if they care when people are put on a cover of something nude. But they care about some cleavage and ass. And they also changed up Tifa for no reason. It's like, why? They had to change her panties or take away her panties or whatever it was.
Yeah, and give her the boy shorts.
When they have her wearing panties in her Costa del Sol uniform, though. That I don't get. And that's a permanent outfit. It's not at first, but later it is. It doesn't show in cutscenes, though. Hell, you can literally play this game in a skin suit, which, yeah, it doesn't sexually show off anything, but it's literally just being naked. Her... Almost. That's not, like, sexualizing her, but, like, it's the closest her to being nude. I don't like the skin suit, though. I guess that's, like, this game's equivalent of naked, because when you take off... Because this is like a lair. You take it off, and you're in your skin suit. Which I don't like. I just wonder how enhanced this girl is.
Looks like a pretty good place to fish.
It's because she's human, but she's got enhancements, which is what enables her to fight and do all this crazy. In fact, she can breathe underwater indefinitely. But she is like a living being. The question is everyone here from Earth, or did they migrate from Earth into space and then brought down back to Earth because they're part of some army salvation thing that comes every however many, I don't know, from Mother Sphere or whatever it is, and then this Oracle man prophesizes it all. Yeah. Good old Dark Souls. Booty Souls.
And I'll take on this watchdog. I thought it was a cat.
Might just be
It looks
his
like a
name.
fucking cat with
Might
a
just-
flaming tail.
Yeah, it might just be his name. Might be the name. Like, just... I don't know. It just might be just because the title, he is technically like a watchdog or whatever, because that is like the title of what he's currently doing. Being on guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he's a watchdog, but he's a cat. I don't know, it's a weird name. That's what I'm what it is. Either way. Little kitty. Nothing wrong with a kitty. Latte. Nice.
Damn it!
Hmm.
I was one hit from winning.
Oh, I hate
Oh.
those.
It's fucking fire attack.
I hate that. Oh, what do I do? Should I use it? Help Kitsu? I can.
Alright, this time I fucked him up. I got the Noble Sorcerer's Ashes.
Nice.
Getting a little wet there, huh, Brett? Getting a little bit moist?
Yes. Why are you talking so weird? But yes.
You die now. I'm not getting to the point where I need over like 4,000 souls to level up once now.
Nice. Damn it, that's not the chest I found the password for, and I've only found one password out of 3. Asshole. Man. Ah, damn it.
Sometimes I forget how gorgeous and huge this game is.